guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Shah and this is Thoroughly Enjoyed Books. We're in a bit of a weird position today because, as you know, I am moving house really soon. I move out of this flat next week and move back in with my dad for a period of time. So all things have changed. This is the best background I think I can probably get at the minute, and it's also really dark and torrential rainpour outside right now, so you can probably hear that going on in the background. It's why it's really dark. But today I am bringing you another Books That Matter subscription box unboxing. So Books That Matter is a subscription box that I get every single month. I have an annual subscription and I will be getting this at least until the end of this year. Books That Matter focuses on a number of diverse voices, such as Black women's voices, Arabic voices, disabled voices. It looks at representation from across so many different types of women. It includes trans women in their work, although there has been some problematic inclusions I think in the past. It just aims to shed light on books that it considers matter with a feminist spotlight. Everything that you get is by a woman author, and they have a lot of women creators on the products they include as well. It's really important. I really love getting this box, and this month I think is a particularly poignant box because this is a collaboration with Choose Love, which is a charity that helps and supports refugees who have been displaced across the world. As I'm sure you're all very aware, the situation in Palestine has escalated in recent weeks. What has been going on between Israel and Palestine has been going on for 7 decades. It isn't a new thing. It is something that has been ongoing for a long time, but particularly over the last few weeks, the war crimes that Israel are committing against Palestine are severely increasing. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what is happening in this video. However, I think that is something that is really important that you educate yourself on, and to do so in a way that is not anti-Semitic or Islamophobic. This is not a conflict. This is not a war of religion. This is an oppressive regime against an occupied land, and I will leave lots of information down below for you to go and check out. That will include what is happening, why it is happening, how long it's been happening for, what we can do to help, and also how to talk about it in a way that isn't damaging to Jewish people, to Muslims and other people in those communities. It is not individual personhood, it is regimes that are involved in this. Make sure that you look into it, educate yourselves and do what you can to help. I just thought that was a bit fitting and I wanted to talk about it. So I've already opened this box and I am a little bit disappointed in it, but I'll get onto why soon. The thought behind it is amazing. The fact that it is a refugee inspired box, brilliant. I just think the products included could be a little bit more useful than what we actually do get. As usual, you get the little booklet with the theme of the box and talks a little bit about the people involved in curating this box. So it talks about the artists, it's got an interview with the author, and it talks a little bit about the charity as well, which is fantastic. Something I think that this box does is not really get across its theme, and as I go through it I think you'll see why, because to me this almost looks more like a romance box of an LGBT box rather than refugees. The first thing we have is this cookie that says Choose Love. It's just a biscuit and it's stamped with the Choose Love logo in the pink and the peach and the white that all these products have. So I'll be eating this straight after I film this video with a cup of coffee. We then have a keyring that says Love Has No Borders, and I think it's this that made me think I wasn't really into this box this month. I just think that this is a bit pointless. Unless you have need of a keyring, you can't do anything with a keyring, and I know 99% of us will have keys of some description, but it's a very big clunky keyring, and again, if you don't have a need for it, then there's nothing you can really do with it. This is also the only product in this box that I think actually has anything to do with the theme. It's, refugees being displaced and about borders, so a little bit disappointing for me. We of course have the bookmark. So what I didn't know about this bookmark is this is based on another campaign that Choose Love did, where they put these quotes on billboards, and there's a little bit in the booklet about this. So this is quite cute. It's just got a couple of quotes on. On one side it says, "If you have more than you need, build a longer table, not a higher wall," and that is about welcoming people to where you are rather than building up those borders. And on the back it says, "Where you are born is down to chance. What you are born with is down to luck. Acting with love is down to you." So it's just a little bit about circumstances and how we all end up where we are. I'm not any better than somebody for being born in the UK, than somebody who is born in Syria is, for example. It's literally down to luck. It's nothing to do with how good a person I am or what I deserve. People are all the same, and where we're born is down to chance. So I do like the bookmark. Then we have some postcards. These all say choose love. This is the thing that I think disappointed me, because these are really, really pretty. But if I put these on the wall, nobody is going to think that these are about refugees. And I think especially as a queer woman who has a lot of feminist artwork and a lot of colourful, bright, gay prints, these would just blend in as more of that, I think. There's poems on them, but they don't scream the charity and the theme to me. And then the last thing that we have is a canvas bag, and we got a canvas bag a few months ago which was really cool and really went with the theme, and I use it all the time. This is just a very plain canvas bag that again says choose love, and it doesn't say anything else about the theme or the charity. Everything just pretty much says choose love. And I don't think it's something that will raise many questions. I don't think it'll start a conversation. I just think it's something that looks nice, and I think it'll stop there. And that's been my general problem with this box. I just don't think it screams the theme. I don't think it's done a very good job of getting across its message. However, I will obviously talk about the book because I'm really looking forward to this book. I've never heard about it before, but it is Voices of the Lost by Hoda Barakat. This was the winner of the International Prize for Arabic Fiction. I don't know what year it was, unfortunately, but I know it isn't a recent book. It's only just been printed in the UK. It came out in 2017 and this version came out in 2021. It was first published in the Arabic as Barid al-Lail, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, in Beirut, Lebanon in 2017, and has made its way across the globe. Like I said, it's been the winner of the International Prize for Arabic Fiction, so I'm really looking forward to getting to this one. It just sounds like a really fantastic book. So this is about an unnamed country that is torn apart by war. 6 strangers are compelled to share their darkest secrets. Taking pen and paper, each attempts to put in writing what they can't bring themselves to say to the person they love: mother, father, brother, and lost love. Their words form a chain of dark confessions, none of which reaches the intended recipient, but their consequences will ripple through other lives, affecting strangers in ways the writers could never have anticipated. This just sounds like a very beautiful book, a very emotional book, and I think I'm going to put this into my TBR for this month. If not this month, then definitely June, because I just think that with what is going on in Palestine, and I'm focusing on that because it is so recent and it's so current. There are so many other things going on in the world at the minute as well. COVID continues to rip much of the global south apart. You know, we're acting in the UK and the US as if these countries being widely vaccinated means we can do whatever we want now. We can go travelling again, not acknowledging that actually there's a lot of the world where people are still dying. The COVID crisis is getting worse. In India, in Brazil, the waves have just gone off the charts. They're not vaccinated, they're not getting the oxygen they need, they're not getting the treatment that they need. There is so much just going on right now that is horrific, and so I want to read this really soon. Reading, I think it's not massively revolutionary. Me sitting reading this book doesn't do anything, it doesn't change anything, but it will give me some more understanding. It will help me to be more compassionate, and if I can get that across to other people and help other people to pick up stuff like this, then that's one small thing that I can do. That was my Books That Matter box for this month. As I've mentioned, I'm quite disappointed in this one. I will continue getting my box for the rest of the year, as I said, and hopefully they will pick up a little bit more. I just thought the theme of this one could have come across so much better, and the things included could have just been a bit more purposeful. I'm not necessarily sure what that would entail, but there's definitely, like I said, none of this really screams the theme, but the book sounds fantastic, and I'll definitely be reading that soon. As I've already mentioned, I'll leave links down below where you can learn more about what is going on in Palestine and more places where you can help people who are still suffering from COVID and the countries that are being ravished by this virus, whilst the UK and the US are just pretending like things are going back to normal. I'll also leave a link down below to Books That Matter, because even though I've said I'm disappointed with this box, in general I do really love Books That Matter. You can go and watch my other videos if you want to see what's normally included and my usual reactions. I'll also leave links down below to my story graph and my Twitter and all that good stuff. Come and follow me in there and talk to me about books, and I can't wait to see you in another video very, very soon. Take care. Bye.